This week, Adam, I managed to go catch Joker vs Harley Quinn, Folie à Trois, the brand new film out at all audience near you. Yeah, fantastic cinematography, the framing amazing, the way the characters interacted phenomenal, the casting out of this world actually. Yeah, what a film.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, wasn't really for me though.
That's my line.
Hello and welcome to Movie On Up with your hosts, me, Alfie Walker.
And me, Adam Barlow. I mean, Cynthia Erivo. Adam Barlow.
I mean, what's her name in this film? What's her name?
Glinda the Good Witch.
And what's the other one's name? Alphabet.
That's it.
On episode, what is this? 44.
Yeah.
What a colossal, chaotic intro there, mate. Jesus. Wonderful vocals in the cold open, I must say.
Thank you. I appreciate that. People will be holding space for that.
Very good.
This week we're going to be talking about Wicked, in case that wasn't clear.
Obviously.
But I mean, oh my gosh, the marketing for this film. I want to just start with this. I don't know, you obviously haven't even been able to book a ticket because it's been so busy.
Yeah, literally. How bad's that? I was going to go Sunday, looked at tickets on Friday, no seats. I was going to go Wednesday, looked at tickets on Sunday, no seats. And the View near me, you can only view tickets for 4 days ahead of time.
Right.
So I actually tried to go see it yesterday, but just couldn't. There are no seats left. It's insane.
Mad. It's mental, isn't it? But I mean, when I was lucky enough to go, I guess, when I bribed my way in, saw it on Saturday at a kind of midday-ish screening in iSense, so it was really, really damn loud. And it was almost fully booked out. So I had the same experience as you. It's just completely... to paraphrase one of the songs from the old film, it's pretty popular.
I think you're going to go, it's pretty defying gravity.
Yeah. It's pretty dancing through life. But it's a whole nother thing. Not even Dune Part 2 was like this. I'm trying to think of a film.
I mean, Barbie, right?
Yeah, Barbie, I think, is the only thing I can think of.
Barbie was the last one, and I think it's quite a comparable film as well. Bear in mind, it's clearly aimed at the girls and gays, to be honest, isn't it? But everyone's jumping on it. Sorry, you went and saw it, and you're not a girl nor a gay. Yeah. So,
what's wrong with you, Adam? Why were you there?
Why did you see this on opening night if you're not a homosexual or a woman?
Why are you trying to claim things that are made for other people, Adam? Why are you going along?
Trying to be an ally? No.
Yeah,
you're claiming safe spaces.
Pack it in, mate. You've got your Star Wars films. You've got your Marvel films. You go and watch them. You're quite right, people. You're quite right.
Can we talk about how abysmal the press tour has been, though?
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's really bad. That's actually... I was excited to see this film. I thought that all the trailers looked like great fun. But my God, some of the quotes that have come out of this press tour, namely the poster thing, really peeved me. For those that don't know, a fan edited the film's poster to reflect that iconic image of Elphaba and
musical, right? Yeah.
And Glinda. Like, Glinda's kind of whispering in her ear, and then Elphaba's got the hat tipped. You can't see her eyes or nose or anything. It's just her mouth in like a smirk with red lipstick. And they kind of paid homage to it with the film posters, but it's not completely a recreation, right? Nor was it trying to be, apparently. But one of the fans, just out of pure love and respect for both the musical and the film, decided, I know, I'll do a quick edit of this and make it more accurate. And then Cynthia Erivo saw it and put a huge rant on her story, just saying, "You've covered my identity. This is incredibly insulting."
Insane claims, personally. Baffling claims, saying that how you're, what was it, claiming my identity, it's racist that you're covering up my face.
Yeah.
You've given me red lipstick, which is blah, 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 blah. No, I think it was just a fan making a poster look like the OG poster from the West End.
Never has the phrase "making a mountain out of a molehill" been so applicable. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Really bizarre scenario. And then it doesn't stop there, as I referenced, I think earlier. There was also another weird interview where a journalist said, "Are you aware, Cynthia and Ariana, that people have been holding space for the lyrics of Defying Gravity and taking power in that?" Which I guess is something like a concept and a bit of a Gen Z phrase, I suppose, that the queer community use, and more power to them. But it's not really caught on.
Never heard it in my life, mate, won't lie.
Yeah, I've never heard of this. So I think what's funny about the video, less so that, I think it's the fact that Cynthia, you can kind of tell that both she and Ariana don't know what on earth that means.
And they try to make a big deal out
Cynthia's
of it.
then incredibly sincere about it, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know that was happening. I didn't know that was happening." And then Ariana's like, "That's so sweet. That's so sweet." And then it's like clinging onto her index finger to comfort her. It's, yeah.
And you said there Gen Z, but then the interviewer is definitely like 50.
Yeah.
It just in every way doesn't work.
You know what it's like? It's like when the phrase YOLO was apparently down with the kids, but I've never heard anyone my age say YOLO. Not unironically anyway.
Also, you just had like both Ariana and Cynthia just being really weird on the press tour, just being like Ariana was crying at everything. Like, someone said something that wasn't emotional at all, and she just goes like, like, "Oh my God, love, calm down."
Yeah, it goes to show though the power of musical theatre, I guess.
It's so true.
But it is lovely, actually. I've seen some of the stories of Ariana Grande, how she, growing up and in previous interviews when she was already famous, she'd always claimed that she'd love to play Elphaba or be part of a production of Wicked. And look at her now, playing the other character, but, you know, still close enough.
Close enough.
Yeah. Back to the marketing, though. As I was lucky enough to actually see this film and wade my way through the masses, mate, you will not believe, I don't know how much it costs. I think they actually, no, I do know. I fished out the figures from somewhere, but I think it cost them the same amount of money in marketing. I think the value, of the marketing was the same. I don't think they paid the same, if that makes sense. There's a slight
I saw this, yeah. So the budget was 160.
Yeah.
And I think they spent the same amount on marketing, which genuinely isn't that much today's standards because of how little that budget is. You know what I mean? You see, like, films are 300 now, aren't they? So in total, I guess it's not that huge, but yeah, in the grand scheme of things, spending that much on marketing is insane. You said something about the trailers before the films.
Yes, so I kid you not, it was actually a spectacle. I've never seen this, not even for Barbie or Oppenheimer or anything. None of the Marvel films have done this. Every single trailer that played, bar the British Army enrolment, because I guess they didn't want to get in on that. I don't know, their loss.
I was born in Dartfordshire. I was made in, where is it? The Yellow Brick Road.
If you can fix a wizard's broomstick, you can fix systematic racism. I was going to say Whoville, but that's not the right thing.
No, what is it called? Oz?
Is it just Oz? Yeah, it might be. Oh no, I was born in Munchkinland, but I was made in the city of Oz.
The Emerald City.
Yeah, that's it.
Stupid.
But it really was, man. Every advert, like, I think it was iPhone. Oh no, it might have been. It was Google. That was it. Google did a huge tie-in, and they actually did a whole, like, sort of 2-minute long advert where it was Siri and Google's AI interacting and having a conversation. And one of them was dressed up as Elphaba, like a phone, I should say, in case that wasn't obvious. And then another phone, like, coloured, like, oh my gosh, which one did I say? Elphaba and Glinda, right?
Jaminda.
And then they start doing that kind of back and forth where the Google advert takes the mickey out of how useless Siri can be and how she always mishears things and doesn't understand stuff. And then they start doing a really bad rendition of Defying Gravity and start, like, swirling around like these phones. And Siri is like, "To those who would ground me, send a message back from me." Like, it's quite cute. It's very endearing. But my gosh, it was genuinely spectacular to see. the Odeon staff members had T-shirts on, like half of them wearing pink T-shirts, half of them wearing green. I was like, and they had the Odeon logos on it. I was like, you've made this for like opening weekend of one film. That's like mad respect. Hugely impressive.
Yeah, like, so, and they've done that probably for every Odeon in the country. Also, probably Cineworld and View, like the major chains. What a mental mental thing to do. And I mean, I think it's showing that Disney might have some competition. People always say, don't they, Warner Bros versus Disney. It's always that's usually the comparison they make. But I think clearly Universal are onto something here, because Universal, did they do Barbie as well? Was that Universal?
No, I think it was Warner Brothers.
No, it wasn't. No, you're right. But yeah, like, what a massive feat. Like, this is an insane level of marketing and production. And I mean, we'll get onto it in a minute, won't we? I haven't seen it, so Adam's going to review it. But yeah, it seems like it is taken off. And as much as I didn't want to like the film, I'm going into it now being like, yeah, this is going to be good. I know it is. Like, the marketing and the way the cast have reacted put me off this film, which is such an immature and not good way to look at something, but it just irritated me so much. But now I've heard everything, and Adam sing its praises, and people say how great it is. I'm excited to go watch it, hopefully this weekend.
I'd say the best way to describe the run-up to Wicked was it had the marketing of Barbie, but with the online presence, let's say, of Don't Worry Darling. It's a lovely blend there.
A film that Adam did catch but forgot to review. We were going to do a bonus episode, but we're both busy men, and we never got round to it, so we're going to shove it in here. It's a bit late, only a month late.
Yeah.
Adam watched Heretic, and he's going to do a little review of that for us, so go on, take it away.
Yeah, so I think this film came out on Halloween, actually. It was a Halloween Thursday release, kind of officially out on the 1st of November, but they had preview screenings, I suppose. And I was on the fence about seeing it because, as you know, it's been said to death on this podcast, and people keep bullying me for it. I'm not the greatest.
I hate Hugh Grant.
I'm not the greatest with horror films, but I'm actually a big fan of Hugh Grant. I know he's a divisive figure, and his wry sense of humour doesn't rub everyone the right way. But I think he's very charming, and I actually have seen, just before we get into Heretic, I've seen recently, for the first time in some cases, 4 Weddings and a Funeral and Bridget Jones, the first one. And yeah, it just, what a brilliant slice of British culture they are. Really heartwarming and goofy and silly. Would recommend both of them. But Heretic, it sees Hugh Grant take on a bit of a different role, because, he's normally that fluffy-haired, bumbling British man, right? Which sounds kind of a bit like Mr. Bean, to be honest, but he has got a bit more suave, charisma to him, I'd say. He's playing in this, essentially, a character that feels like a lecturer who got fired from his job and is now preaching to these Mormon girls what he thinks about religion. And that's kind of the setup. So you've got these 2 young girls played by 2 fantastic actresses. I don't think I recognise them from anything, but I really think they did a great job here. Sophie Thatcher and Chloe East. Topher Grace actually is in there as well, in a very small, kind of pointless role, but he does add a bit of realism to it, because at some point in the film you're like, okay, why is no one out searching for these girls that have gone missing? And then he does, and then he gets sort of tricked and turned away. But Topher Grace is Venom in Spider-Man 3.
Yes.
Hugh Grant plays a guy called Mr. Reed, and the 2 young missionaries come to his door and say, do you want to learn about the Church of Jesus Christ and stuff like that? They go in, and initially he's like, don't worry, come on in, my wife's in the next room making blueberry pie, and she'll come out and say hello, because they've got rules about, obviously, young women entering an older guy's home. It's a bit dodgy. But he's very, very charming, very funny, as Hugh Grant is in real life. But unlike how Hugh Grant is in real life, at least to the best of our knowledge at this moment in time, he's also a bit of a bloody creep and a serial killer. Yeah, what a twist. And it kind of goes from there, really. I'd say half the film is very dialogue heavy and almost more of a comedy. I'd say it's uncomfortable. It's got the same chilly, distressing kind of feel that Speak No Evil had, actually, earlier this year, which I really enjoyed. And then it kind of goes into more generic horror territory, I suppose, where there's more disturbing imagery or more gory things happen, and that's sort of where the back half of the film goes, and that's when I sort of switched off to it a bit. And I think most people have said that, where the bit where it's just Hugh Grant going on wild monologues about things that are upsetting and distressing, he's really just ripping religion, all religions to shreds, basically saying that they're all iterations, and it's like Monopoly, and it's like songs by the Hollies, and like everything's just a complete mishmash of past ideas, and it's been filtered, and you can't really tell what's real anymore, which I think does actually hold a fair amount of truth, not just in religion, but actually in just the current climate we live in, with social media and stuff. Everything is it's hard to fact check, and it's hard to know what people's intentions are. So I actually think that stuff worked very well. But when it does dip into more traditional horror territory, it's just it's less interesting. It's kind of like, oh, there's going to be a jump scare there. Oh, that's going to be ugly to watch. They're probably going to get injured and die. It's kind of, you sort of can see things happening. And it's like, what? Part of me wishes this was just a sort of stagey, film about talking. I don't think that it wouldn't work well. It's not really much of a film. For what it's worth, that was my favourite part of it. I'd recommend it. I think it's decent. Hugh Grant's fantastic in it, and has some of the most outlandish lines as well. He does a Jar Jar Binks impression in this.
Doesn't sound like Jar Jar Binks.
No, but it's brilliant. And he starts singing. "Creep." That's the song that I was trying to think of. Yeah, and that's weird. He's like, "But I'm a creep. I'm a loser," like that. What the hell am I doing?
I can literally
here?
hear it. Yeah.
It is in some ways quite similar to his role in Paddington 2. Very, very loosely, but there is that disturbed individual at the centre of it, and him doing characters and doing bits.
Who's presented as quite well-to-do almost. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, have I wet your whistle there?
I do want to see it. It might be one of those ones that I probably watch over Christmas, because I know my parents wanted to watch it, and none of us got to the cinema to see it in time. So I think that might be one we catch over Christmas. I do want to see it. The only thing I've seen a lot of people saying is that the ending is like the second half, I guess, is all quite rushed, or like the final act is quite feels like they're just going, oh yeah, we'll finish it this way, and it just dissipates almost.
Yeah, it's written and directed, I should have said, by the same guys who did A Quiet Place and 65 as well, with Adam Driver. So
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes, I think they do a decent job. I think they're yet to recapture what made A Quiet Place so engaging, and I don't know if that's because it was John Krasinski's directing. I'm willing to bet that it is, but I think they do need just a bit more guidance at the moment, because I think they're kind of floundering a bit. I didn't think 65 worked massively. It wasn't too memorable, and then this again it's got some really great moments, and it's actually, I'm just looking, it's got 91% of Rotten Tomatoes, so maybe I've been a bit harsh on it, but yeah, I do think that the final sort of couple of minutes, I think it does hit. I think it works quite well, and I was actually surprised you do actually genuinely feel for the characters. They feel three-dimensional, and they feel like human characters, which is, I think, a welcome change for some horror films. But ultimately it does somewhat drop the ball and just become more derivative as it goes along, which is ironic given the fact that he calls out so many religions for being derivative. But yeah, maybe that's the point. Maybe it's too meta for its own good.
Adam mentioned in his previous review there about fake information and how it's difficult to sift through the facts, which reminded me about Adam's experience on Twitter with the editor of Empire magazine this week. Why don't you pop this little anecdote in here, Adam, and tell us what happened?
Yeah, so, man, I'm going to hold my hands up and say I messed up. I messed up big time. One of the most important things you've got to do as an aspiring journalist is fact check. Make sure you've got your sources correct, and don't take quotes for granted. You've got to find them from the source, And I didn't do that. I saw a tweet saying that apparently an Empire magazine writer had said cinemas aren't sacred, mobile phones should be allowed. That kind of gist. Which I think actually we should have a discussion about on this podcast at some point, because that's a whole different thing. Yeah.
Very true.
So I reposted it and I said, this doesn't sound like Empire, this is really weird. They should be fighting the good fight. And I reposted it and put some hashtags, Empire magazine, hashtag Empire, hashtag cinema, that kind of thing, hoping to get a bit of engagement.
Hashtag I don't fact check my sources.
Hashtag winging it.
Hashtag I'm an idiot.
Hashtag I do hope the editor doesn't see this. And what happens, of course, Nick de Semouyen saw my tweet, and others, to be fair, but responded to it saying, this doesn't sound like something we'd say. We can't find where this is from, so this might not be reputable. Therefore, it's just baseless. And I felt, I think I took it to heart, because I'm like, well, I really want to work for Empire one day, and I don't want to mess him, I don't want to annoy anyone there before I'm even got my foot in the door. But what I did was I slightly overreacted, and I don't think I deleted the tweet, but I responded to my tweet saying that I got this wrong. We fell for it along with others, and I found an article that was basically, championing the fact that we should be getting etiquette back into cinemas, basically. And it was from the October issue of Empire or something. Took a photo of it, fairly quickly posted it just to show that, like, look, I've got Empire magazine stacked around my room, and I'm a fan.
Look, I buy them bi-weekly, please.
Yeah. please. And
don't put me on the blacklist. I want to work for you one day.
I really thought my career was over. But, Nick then saw that post, responded saying, thanks, Adam, liked it, retweeted it, and then gave me a follow, which I was, super chuffed with and totally don't deserve. But, I was really,
I think
was really happy with that.
It was a horrible situation, and seeing you actually have a breakdown on your social media as it was happening was something to behold. I won't lie. Like, it was, I thought you might kill yourself. Like, that's what it was. You were like, oh my God, my life's over. Like, what am I going to do? This is the one company I want to work for in the future. Yeah. And I've just told them that their writers are idiots. And then the arc obviously full circled, and you got a follow off him, which I wouldn't say is a foot in the door, but it's definitely a foot in the right direction, isn't it? Like, he now will recognise journalist Adam Barlow at Journo Adam, like, on Twitter, and I think it's a good place to start. So I think, all in all, I think it was a good ending.
Yep.
And you've ended off in a better place than you started.
Yes.
So I don't think you've got anything to worry about.
Yeah, I hope not.
Let's talk about that while we're here, innit? Like, why are people filming the screens in Wicked? It's insane, and I hate that they all think they're in the right.
Mm. Have you ever recorded anything? Because I sometimes take a photo of the BBFC logo when that comes up.
That's the only thing I've owned. I've taken a photo of that, and I'll take a photo of the credits, maybe.
Yeah.
But from the moment the film starts, from the moment that first logo hits, phones off, watches on silent.
Yeah.
And I won't turn it on until the credits are rolling.
The one exception I've ever had for that was when I saw the Taylor Swift concert, but I'm pretty sure they were encouraging that. I don't know if the cinemas individually
that's a different
were,
environment.
but I think that's okay, because it's like, well, it's songs, and people are live streaming this on TikTok anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, I fundamentally disagree. But actually, phones, I'd rather have that than people singing.
Yeah, I agree.
That's even worse in my mind. I totally get it. If
you're
a fan of
singing?
Wicked, funnily enough, we had one person, my mum, who was sat next to me, and she just started singing Popular, and I was like, I shot her a glare. I'll tell you what, I shot her a Paddington hard stare. I was like, how dare you? How dare you, mother? Don't embarrass me. We were sat second row, so people heard. And she doesn't know.
That's funny.
She doesn't know the lyrics either. She just did the popular. I know about popular, and that was about it. And I was like, well, if you're gonna sing, like at least own it. Like don't pussy out. You know, if you're gonna annoy people, at least annoy people for the whole song.
Do it with full chest. Yeah, literally.
I couldn't believe it. Of all the people, and she's not seen. No, she has seen the musical. Tell a lie. But she apparently finds it really confusing. So even during the film, she kept asking me questions. She's like, so who's the bad guy? I'm like, there isn't really a bad guy here yet. Not yet.
The bad guy is racism.
Yeah. The bad guy's society, Mum. What don't you understand about that?
It's not confusing at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, on Twitter, you have all these people taking photos, and Instagram too, and I've seen friends do it, and it annoys me, but they've been taking videos and photos of the film screen. And from what I'm aware, that title card drops after the first musical number, right?
Ooh, you're testing me now. Yes. Yeah, I think so. Yes. Yeah.
So the film has started. The film is 5 minutes in, maybe longer, and they're getting their phones out and taking a photo off the screen. And I hate that. And if you do that, I haven't got words for you. Stop being selfish. Consider the other people around you. Put your phone away and your glaring screen and sit there and watch the film. I hate it.
I don't know. Part of me has a little bit of sympathy for them, only because I've seen worse things. But, you know, that's like the old saying, oh, well, if your mate told you to jump off a cliff, would you do that too? Like, no, there's levels to this. But I do think I've got a friend that I won't name on this podcast that checks their phone and scrolls through social media during a film.
Abysmal.
And I can't stand it. And they claim to be
Do you not say anything?
It's just not worth it. They claim to be a fan
Tell
of
me
film.
who they are off air.
I will.
And I'll message them and say, I saw you at the cinema the other day.
Yes.
And I could see you on your phone, and next time I'll break it.
Yep. That'd be grand. Oh, mate, it's a real no-no. But part of me is like, well, if you enjoy the film and it's only... As long as you're not, like, pirating the film, I think video is another thing entirely. But one photo of the title card, I'm kind of like... I can almost give it a pass, but I wouldn't do it myself.
Fair enough. I don't agree, but fair enough. I just think it's so inconsiderate. I think you should think about the people around you and go, all these people behind me can see my bright white blaring screen. Because even when your phone's on the lowest brightness, in the cinema, that is still bright.
Yeah, you're quite right.
And lo and behold, if you've got the brightness on anything than the minimum, then it's like a fucking siren going off in there. I hate it so much.
You're such a Luddite, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, call me a Philistine. Right. Should we finally talk about the film?
Yes, yeah, let's get into it. So, Wicked. It is the film adaptation of the stage musical that started the year I was born. So, this thing is 21 years old, I think.
That old? Wow.
Yeah, it's getting on a bit. It's into extra time. But it's one of the most successful and beloved musicals, and actually I think even if you're outside of the musical theatre sphere, which I know I am, and I think you are as well, Alf, it feels like the most prominent one, maybe. Yeah,
for sure. It's one of those that have sort of exceeded its like West End or its theatre realm, and it's just part of popular culture almost the same way like Mamma Mia is, but I guess that has the benefit of being a film again. Like Rocky Horror Picture Show, just these really huge ones, aren't they? That sort of almost defy gravity in a way.
Nice.
It's more than just a musical, isn't it? It's so well known.
Absolutely, and it's probably a musical I would like to see for myself at some point. But I think the main thing as well that's helped it is the fact that it's so tied. I don't think it's canonical, but it is tied very heavily to The Wizard of Oz. And I think even the second half, from what I understand, is adjacent, like happening at the same time.
Yeah, I think it features basically I mean, I haven't seen the film, so I don't know if there's cameos and Judy Garland when she was 10 years old or anything, but I think it happens at the same time. So I think there will be like cameos or whatever if there wasn't in this one.
Yeah. But here, it tells the story of Elphaba, who is the Wicked Witch of the West in the initial, 1939 film, is it? I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Crazy. One of the first coloured films ever made, if not the first. Definitely the most prominent one anyway. But in that initial film, based itself off a book, the Wicked Witch of the West is just a green witch who is evil and has flying monkeys for sidekicks and just wants some ruby slippers, basically. This musical and we've all been there. And as an extension, this musical tells the story behind that character and the fact that her and Glinda, or Gerlinda, the Good Witch, who again is in the initial original film, they used to be friends. So they went to university. I'm saying this like it's a biopic.
They went to university.
They went to university called Shiz University, which I don't know how they get away with that, but there we are. Lovely infrastructure, I've got to say. I'd go to Shiz University. And they're initially kind of, like Glinda's the popular girl. It's very Mean Girls. It's very High School Musical.
She's the what? In the words of your mum.
She's a what?
Popular.
Oh, yeah, she's popular.
You're gonna be popular.
I really should be quicker to that. That is her lead song, yeah. And that's kind of all you need to know about her, really. She's got a heart of gold, but she's also quite pretentious and a little bit condescending to others because she's very entitled, basically. That's the best way to describe her. Whereas Elphaba is extremely talented. She's got a huge amount of magical ability that just needs to be harnessed and kind of controlled. But she was also born with green skin for a secret reason, although I'm sure if you read Wikipedia you probably know, and it's quite obvious in this film. But anyway, Jonathan Bailey's in there, breakout star from Bridgerton, and all-round sexy man. He is so charismatic in this film. He's ridiculously handsome. It's unfair. Ethan Slater in there, who I think is dating Ariana Grande. Is that who that is?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, he is. Didn't he cheat on his wife and get with Ariana?
Really?
Yeah, has kids as well, I think.
Oh, wow.
Bit of drama for the gossip on the pod.
Yeah. So he plays a guy called Bok, who is a bookish, feeble little man. But he's quite endearing. He's got some good pipes on him, actually. He's a good singer. I think he plays SpongeBob in the musical adaptation of that. Again, why is that a production anyway? Jonathan Bailey's character, by the way, it's not written here, but I think he plays a guy called I need to check that. What's Jonathan Bailey's character? Do you want to double check that for me? Sorry.
Oh, I wouldn't. I don't know if I've seen a spoiler about him.
About his character? Oh.
Yeah. So I'd be careful.
Oh.
I don't know if it was fake, but
let me have a look. Hang on.
I think he's a character in the OG film.
Right. Well, he's named something else in this. I think I know what you're alluding to.
Yeah, I'd be careful. But I mean, if you already know, it doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, let me double check. Jonathan Bailey.
Just spoil it for everyone on the podcast.
Fierro is who he plays. Cracking name.
Fierro.
I want to be called Fierro.
Fierro Rocher.
Fierro Tiggelar. Oh my gosh. Tiggelar? I barely know her. Write that down. Yeah, he's a standout.
That's going on the non-existent Instagram clip this week.
Friendly fire. Michelle Yeoh, recent Oscar winner and all-round lovely actress. She's playing Madame Morrible. Peter Dinklage lends his voice to Dr. Dillamont, who is a goat who can talk. Don't ask. And then Jeff Goldblum, playing the Wizard of Oz. Perfectly cast, as we've said before.
Yeah, there could not be a better casting for that, could there? My God.
And then who else to mention? Marissa Bode plays Nessa Rose, who is Elphaba's younger sister, I believe. And I think the character and the actress is paralysed from like the waist down or something. Which is part of the play as well. So there we go. That's kind of the main cast. Brilliant. Like, everyone inhabits their roles. I really thought it was quite enchanting. The songs are all great. If you are a fan of the musical, they're all perfectly realised. I think every every moment where it really jumps into a song, the choreography is pretty mesmerizing. There's one in particular quite early on that is with Jonathan Bailey's character at the start. In the center of that song, called "Dancing Through Life," and they're going through this library, but instead of bookshelves being regular bookshelves, it's almost like a washing machine, kind of tumble dryer, and the bookshelves are going around in a circle, and people are swinging around on ladders. It's really cool. It's a visual treat. Jeff Goldblum is a standout in here as well. I'm a big fan of Jeff Goldblum, as you know, and him playing the Wizard of Oz. He's only got one song, I think, although I'm pretty sure he's in the first song of the film as well, playing the mysterious father of Elphaba. But I don't know if that's purposeful. But that might be a really big spoiler.
Whether it's your theory or
well, from what I understand, I'm just gonna say because it's literally 2 minutes into the film and it doesn't really spoil much, but you can tell it's Jeff Goldblum singing because it's Jeff Goldblum singing.
Yeah, he's got such a distinctive voice as well. Yeah,
you can't hide Jeff Goldblum. Come on, I mean, Elphaba is born out of an affair, I think. So I think it's heavily implied, whether purposefully or not.
Yes, my little green baby.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Have another drink, my dark-eyed beauty. Like that the whole time. I'm like, Jeff, come on, man, just tone it down a bit. But no, it's he's brilliant. I can't really talk about this film without praising the leads because everyone else has. Ariana Grande is. Like, I've totally bought into her playing the role. I really thought that I'd struggle to see the character because Ariana Grande is just so entrenched in pop culture, and particularly for our generation as well. I think, like, I know some people that are huge fans of her, but she really does a great job. And I forget that she did some Disney Channel stuff, didn't she? So she's actually got her roots in acting, and I think she should be in actually every musical adaptation because she can sing like there's no tomorrow. She's got incredible vocals. She can dance as well. She looks pretty fantastic in any outfit. And yeah, just aces the acting. She's got perfect, like pitch perfect comedy timing. And definitely gets some of the biggest laughs in the film. And then it all hinges around Cynthia Erivo's, performance basically. And she's got a tough act to follow because it's such a sought after role, I believe, in the musical theatre realm, where it was Idina Menzel who first played this character, and Defying Gravity inspired Let It Go and Frozen. So I mean, you think of the juggernaut that Let It Go was, and then think, okay, well, this is the inspiration for that. You've got to do it justice. And I've got to say, although this film is 2 hours 40. And my attention span did wane, admittedly, about 2 hours in. I was like, I'm getting a bit sort of used to it.
I need something to pick me up. Yeah.
It's about then when Jeff Goldblum comes in and really brings it to life again, because I think it does take a little bit of a dive, not in quality, but just in pace and intrigue for about half an hour. Jeff Goldblum comes in, he sings a song and is just like dancing around the set, and then you end the film with Defying Gravity, and it is about it must be a drawn out version because there's a bit of dialogue in between it as well, and a proper big action set piece. They're trying to escape the Emerald Palace or whatever it's called, and it is really nail biting. I was not expecting it to be like quite so tense and so down to the wire, and then when she finally hits that iconic note and is like flying around and doing the choruses, it's pretty incredible, I've got to say. And it's hard not to be wrapped up in it, especially when I saw it in such a lovely environment where everyone was there, like some people dressed up, some people just not singing but humming along, and I'm like, it's Defying Gravity, I'll let it be. And yeah, it was a lovely little experience to go along to. I really did have the same sort of feel that I did with Barbie. I'm almost tempted to say that this might be better than Barbie. I don't know if that's outrageous to say. I think they've got very similar themes where it's about like female empowerment and and feminism and wider issues of power and control and things like that. And it hits it in a fairly impactful and sincere way, but at the same time, the set design and the magical elements and the song and the singing and the choreography all add so much fun into it. Which, Barbie's a hilarious film, but I actually think I went into Barbie with really high hopes and I did leave disappointed. Whereas I went into Wicked hearing huge amount of praise, but being like, okay, I'm not totally sure how this will sit with me. But I walked away being like, yeah, I'm a fan. And roll on 2025 because that's when part 2's coming out. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice thing that part 2 is a year away, not 2 years, which I think a lot of people, myself, I thought it was going to be 2 years wait. But obviously the show, this is where the break takes place, doesn't it? The first act ends with defying gravity, and then obviously it picks up after. So it will be interesting to see how part 2 does. And I mean, they'll definitely be doing like double bill showings like they did with Dune 1, Dune 2. But I mean, I think part 2 of the show doesn't have as many iconic scenes and iconic musical numbers from what I've heard. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with part 2 to obviously keep it to the same level of this first one.
On that note, I think Jeff Goldblum said in an interview just the other day there are some new songs that they've added into this second part, so that's intriguing. It's a really lovely film. I think it really works and it operates on pretty much every level it should do. It doesn't drop the ball in any way. There's no stagnant acting. I really thought that it would feel really stagey and a bit cringy, but I think it does a good job in walking the line between theatrical, but also it is a film adaptation of it, so it is grounded. And I do think so much of that hinges on Cynthia's performance. And as much as you're probably put off by some of the stuff she said in the press tour and stuff like that, and as was I, but she totally disappears into the role, and she's very charismatic as the character as well. I really cared for her, and really, I liked seeing her on screen. I was like, oh, when she felt sad, I was like, yeah, they are bitches to you. What are you going to do to them? And it's nice to see some of the Easter eggs to The Wizard of Oz as well, which I'm sure in the play, the stage version, But yeah, I'm a big fan of it, and I'm looking forward to part 2, and I really hope that you can catch it soon because I think you're missing out.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try to catch it this weekend. I'm gonna try and book tickets this evening. So I imagine there'll be lots because obviously in the week I only work. I work daytime, so I can only catch it between 5 and 9, 5 and 10, and though all those have been booked out, so I'm hoping with the weekend it'll be on multiple screens and there'll be some space to hopefully catch it. But yeah, as much as, like you said, as much as the cast have annoyed me on the press tour and I find some of them irritating, I'm excited to go see it because all the stuff you've just said sounds amazing. We've got a musical quiz for you now. How about that? Adam's got one of BuzzFeed's finest 10 questions, or as we usually say, we don't know how many questions it will be because BuzzFeed always put the wrong amount in the title. What is this quiz on? Go on, give us the title.
It's called Only 47% of Theatre Goers Can Ace My Musicals Trivia Quiz. Can you?
Catchy, damn.
There are a few of my favourite things. That's the caption for it. I think that's the song. I butchered the melody of that. These are a few of my favourite things. I didn't know that was from a musical. So this is going to go well.
Bro thought it was from that car advert from 2006.
I thought it was from some M&S food advert. I don't know. Yeah, let's just say though, we normally do these quizzes quite well. That horror film we got better than anyone had ever got.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one you did? Trump or villains? And we
Yeah, and we still got like 13 out of 15, I think.
Yeah.
We still did very good, so...
Yeah. Let's give this a go. Okay, question 1. This just isn't going to go well. Who sings As Long As He Needs Me in Oliver? Is it Artful Dodger, Oliver, Nancy, or Bill Sykes?
No clue, mate. The Artful Dodger. How about that?
Yeah. Let's go with that. No, it was Nancy. You idiot. It
Ah.
was Nancy. Of course it was.
Just testing you.
Hopelessly Devoted to You is from which movie? Grease, Grease 2, Dirty Dancing, or Footloose? I
haven't seen Grease 2.
I didn't know there was a sequel to Grease. Hopelessly.
Is it Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, I haven't seen any of these. These are like some.
Have you not?
No, not one of them.
That's mental.
Yeah, I know Kitty really vouches for Footloose, and my mum loves Dirty Dancing.
Yeah,
And she
mum
loves the
Dirty Dancing.
and she loves the musical. I want to say it's Grease, but I have no basis to go on that. So what did you say, Dirty Dancing?
Go for it. I said Dirty Dancing, but I really don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Let's go with Grease. Hey! There you go. Yeah, Grease.
Is it Grease?
Yeah.
I don't know how that one goes, unfortunately.
I know the song. It's like the hopelessly devoted to you. Like that.
Okay. Yeah. Nice one.
Yeah, good. Yeah, well done.
Sure thing, bro.
If you say so. Which movie musical features the song Feed the Birds? I don't know. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Mary Poppins, The Sound of Music, or Annie?
Sound of Music or Mary Poppins, is my
Yeah.
guess. You'd pick out of those two.
What's the song that they sing when Mary Poppins goes animated? Again, I can't fully say I've seen any of these. I've seen bits of each one, but just not in full.
Let's go fly a kite up to the atmosphere. Is that one?
Yeah, that might be.
What film's
something.
that?
That's Mary
Got
Poppins
bed
for
knocking
sure.
broomsticks. I don't know.
It might be. Let's go Sound of Music, because is that Audrey Hepburn in the? I don't know. That is Mary Berry? Mary Poppins. That's the same actress, isn't it? In that? I don't know. Oh, it's Mary Poppins, right? Should have gone for the other one. Right, okay, good. Which musical movie features the Cell Block Tango? The Cell Block Tango. Moulin Rouge, Cabaret, Chicago, or Dirty Dancing? That doesn't sound like something from Dirty Dancing.
Right. Cabaret, I don't think so. That is... Oh, I don't know, mate.
Chicago?
Yeah, go Chicago.
Is there a prison in Chicago? There might be. Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't know that song. Here we go. In The Wizard of Oz. There we go. But it all ties together.
We still haven't seen it, so we don't know.
Yeah. All right, it's a generous question here. What was the name of Dorothy's dog? Tutu, Toto, Lulu, or Mimi?
That one's Toto, right?
Yeah.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
Oh, you've got that up. They've got the gif of that phrase. I've always misquoted that. That's like the Darth Vader. No, I am your father. It's like that.
Yeah.
She goes, Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh.
That's a lot more wordy than I thought it was. Unless the gif's incorrect.
That's the same with E.T., isn't it? That he says, rather than E.T. phone home, he says home phone.
E.T.
home phone. He says that more than he says... I think he only says E.T. phone home like one other time in the film. But the iconic scene where he says it and the telephone's there, he says home phone.
Do you reckon if they remade E.T., would it be like E.T. home Skype?
When was that joke around? 2006? No one uses Skype anymore, mate.
I'm a Luddite. We said we're Luddites on this podcast. Get your phones off. Which type of nights are in the title of a #1 song from Greece? Oh, Summer Nights, right?
Yeah. Summer nights. That one.
Tell me more, tell me more. Classic.
Yeah, that creepy song.
Mm. Did she put up a fight? Wait, well, hold on, mate.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's just make sure it's
Who's Greg
consensual.
Wallace talking?
Yeah. That is cutting edge. That is very, very modern satire there. Where in the United Kingdom can you see the highest level of musical theatre? This podcast, mate. No. Broadway, West End, which of course it is. Loch Ness, and I can't even pronounce the other one. Al Hirschfeld? I don't know. It's
West End,
it's the
right?
Loch Ness. No, West End. There we go. I think, is this the last question? Oh no, two more. Who is the best friend of Matilda in the musical Matilda? Is it Lavender, Amanda, Bruce, or Miss Honey? I guess it's the teacher, right?
Yeah, right?
I know the teacher's nice, but that does sound a bit weird. Oh no, it's not. It's Lavender. Okay, well.
Okay, good.
I swear
Great.
they're just making these things up. In the comedy musical School of Rock, which musical instrument does the teacher Dewey Finn play?
It's a guitar, isn't it? Because of that picture of Jack Black from the film.
Yes, yeah, surely. Oh no!
I hope so.
I pressed keyboard. I read guitar. I went to press
No.
guitar and I clicked keyboard. Right, let's just add on.
Well, when we go to the Pulp Kitchen quiz on Monday, I really hope there's not a round on musical theatre films.
Oh, you know there will be.
There
though.
might be.
Yeah.
But they might just get their 10 questions from this quiz.
Yeah. We'll know everything. Sorry, this is the last question. Complete the lyrics from the musical The Sound of Music. You are going on. So I don't even know. The questions are the options are 1617, 1718, 1819, 1920.
So you're 16 going on 17, yeah.
That sounds about right. That might be that one, yeah. Yes, okay. Oh, we got confetti. Not that you could see it, but just take my word for it. 6 out of 10. Oh, mate, we aced that. You scored better than 10% of all other quiz takers.
We always smash these, even though we're not that good on this one or the last one. We always get a decent percentage score.
No, I think you misheard. We scored better than 10%.
Oh.
Yeah. We're in the top 11. No, we're in the lowest 10% of people.
I thought you said we got in the top 10.
No.
As in, like, we're in the top 10% of the best people.
God, no. Oh, they've got a bit of feedback, though. They said, not bad. You did pretty well. I think you could probably rewatch some of these, but I'm sure you're more than happy to do so. Yeah, great. Yeah, can't wait. And then we could leave some feedback.
That's my weekend sorted.
We can leave some feedback for BuzzFeed. You've got options of clicking cute, fail, what the fuck, lol, oh my god, or win. So what should we put?
Win.
Yeah. With our 6 out of... Mate, BuzzFeed's not real. And then they just had confetti, but it was all, instead of bits of confetti, it was the cowboy emoji. Oh, what was going on, man? What is this website?
I need to work for them.
This is a juggernaut of journalism nowadays, is it? And this is what we get.
Yeah.
Dear me.
Insane.
Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. I love these quizzes we do. They're quite nice. Fill a bit of time. They're good fun.
They are entertaining. We'll be back with some homemade games next week, I think. I'm craving a sound game.
I think that's a good idea.
Let's pick out 3 sounds each and do something like that.
Yeah, that's fun. It's probably more manageable that way as well. I might pick out, like, really go left field and pick out 3 British TV hosts, and you have to tell me who they are from their voice. Just something really bizarre.
Oh yeah, what TV host? We said we were going to do this for the cold open, but we forgot. What was the
bloody Cheggers? Adam didn't know who Cheggers was.
I don't think I'll be alone in that.
I think you will.
You're
He
playing.
was on I'm a Celebrity as well. Like,
Checkers.
you love that show. You're tweeting along with it.
Yeah, I am. I'm slagging off the contestants. Check it. Let me look at
One contestant.
Yeah, one contestant in particular. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Checkers plays pop. It's like yeah.
Oh no, he's not alive anymore. Okay.
No, he died maybe 10 years ago, I reckon. Bless his heart.
Checkers. It's really
He also
funny to
did-
say.
Did he do, like... Let me just have a look.
You're playing checkers, I'm playing chess, mate. Oh my... No way is that him. No way, I do recognise him.
Yeah, I told you would.
That's really... No, because when I looked him up, it was only coming up with the old photos of him. But now I see this man with a hairline that starts by his ears. And now I recognise him. Checkers. Keith Chegwin.
Keith Chegwin, yeah.
Was he a savoury character? Because I know there's a lot of people from that era that weren't, you know.
He did do a TV show where he was fully naked. Naked Jungle, do you remember that?
Well, I'm a celeb's changed, isn't it?
I can't believe you didn't know who Keith Chegwin was. My God.
Oh wait,
Right,
sorry,
we're on a tangent now,
I've just
mate.
seen, no, sorry, I've just seen a shot of him. It's only his upper half, but it's him with a big old explorer hat and a very shocked face and no top on. So I can only presume that's the.
What's below the
Yeah.
camera there?
I guess we'll never know. I guess we'll never know. Well, there we are. That's another episode of Moving Up, screeching to a halt. Slow down,
Hit
boys.
the
Slow
hour
down.
mark and gone, shit.
Yeah. Well, that's enough for one day. Yeah. You can get in touch with the show, though. And by all means, please do share your thoughts on Wicked. Share your thoughts on Gladiator 2. It was Glicked. Or no, Glicked, not Glicked. My God.
Gleeked.
Isn't that where you, like, squirt saliva out your mouth? or something?
Spit water out your mouth, yeah.
No. Get in touch with the show and show us videos of you.
Gleeking. Nah, that's a euphemism, mate.
No,
chance.
no, please don't send that. We don't want to know what your interpretation of that is. Just give us your thoughts on Wicked and be gone.
I do.
Yeah, right. Well, send that to his personal account. Deary me.
What is our social media, Adam?
Our social media is at Moving On Up for both Instagram and TikTok.
And then if you want to email in, that's hello@movieonup.com. Please do give us something to chat about, some questions, your opinions. We'd love to read it out because no one else emails in, so other than Lenny and Josh.
Yeah, they're real ones though. Friends of the show.
MVP.
In some cases, co-hosts of the show.
Literally, yeah.
But there we are. Yeah, that was great fun. Love that. Go and see Wicked.
Yeah, I'll see it this weekend, I promise. Me and Adam have got the Pulp Kitchen podcast that we both listen to. Pub quiz this Monday in London. We're going to go to that and have a good time and have some beverages and hopefully win. And then Adam even thought about naming our quiz team Move On Up just to get some promo out there, but I think that might be pushing it a bit far.
Yeah, that's a step too far, I feel. Let's get quizzical. Nah.
Quiz on her face. That's what our team should be called. What films are we catching this week, Adam? What's out next?
Oh, okay. So this week, listeners, I've got my driving test coming up, and as we've said, we're off to London for the quiz. So it might be a little bit hard to catch all the films out this week. I'm already booked in to see Conclave, which I missed at the start of the month. So I'm very happy that I'm getting to see that eventually. So definitely a review for that. Moana 2 is the other big release, and I can't lie, I haven't been this underwhelmed and this indifferent to a Disney film in years. So I don't have high hopes for it at all.
As predicted, Grace, the woman that we watch on YouTube, has said that it's really good, but every other review I've seen has said it's shit. So I won't be catching Moana, but I will catch Conclave. I think it looks, from those trailers, it looks great, and the reviews are off the wall for it. So I will definitely be catching that. So yeah, definitely Conclave next week. And if Adam gets round to it, Moana too.
Yeah. It might be the case that you guys need to wait for the following week, but in the meantime, though, we may also put out a Wicked bonus episode. A wicked, mate, bonus episode.
Wicked. Jungle is massive.
In the words of Mrs. Bird, jungle is massive. Yeah, so stay tuned for that, and all the best, really. Just don't go changing.
Yeah, thanks for listening, and if I don't see you through the week,
we'll see you through the window.